recording today, we got a video on Johnny Somali on why he's facing 10 years in prison. Let's get to it.
Now, what is going on with today's YouTube pranksters? It seems they keep trying to top each other so much.
They're so far.
Getting arrested and overall just doing wild things for attention. Now, I'm sure many of you know what I mean by YouTube pranksters. The YouTubers that walk over to people minding their own business.
Bro, those Fousey tube pranks, bro, legendary.
Then do something absolutely wild to them and then say, no, it was just a joke, no big deal. Now, people get tired of these pranks pretty quickly, so what do these pranksters have to do? They keep having to up the stakes for your attention. Nobody worse than a man named Johnny Somali, the king of these terrible...
Johnny Somali, all my Somali stand up, represent. Nah, this guy's wildin' though, no cap, actually.
YouTube pranksters that decided to take things to a level YouTube pranksters have never been taken before. And it led to some consequences. Now, right off the bat, Johnny Somali thrives off racism. That's his main big thing. He goes over to a country, he's racist, tries to get attention, tries to get clicks and views. Very immature humor, but see, Johnny Somali had a problem. He didn't understand that different countries and different groups of people are different. He goes over to Israel, menace to society, wilding out. They say, okay, bro, leave. He goes over to Japan, menace to society, wilding out. He getting clicks and views. Japanese people are like, yo, bro, chill. Johnny's like, nah, people kind of liking this Asian racism thing. I'm gonna keep going. So he keeps going. And he's just a menace, ruining people's day. So the Japanese government steps in. They tell him, look, dude, we're gonna arrest you. He said, it's just a prank. They arrest him. He says, it was just a prank. They said, all right.
How is that just a prank if you're being blatantly racist, bro? Come on now, big dog.
And that's what I thought, leave Japan. So he leaves Japan. They let him go because you don't want to get into arresting someone else's citizen, especially for something relatively minor like disturbing the peace. If he did something wild on the streets of Japan, then they could arrest him. Nobody complains, blah, 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 blah. But instead of taking his win there, Johnny decides to go to South Korea. He said, Japan, Asian, South Korea, Asian. They like when I was racist in Japan. Let me just try it in South Korea. South Korean said, and here's where it starts to get wicked.
Bro, they probably saw this nigga coming, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. Johnny Somali on the plane. Nigga, they got his ticket before he even got his ticket. Or, he was on the way. I see videos of this guy getting punched up, bro. Beat the fuck up, fam.
So it turns out there's a big community of IRL South Korean YouTubers. If you don't know what that is, that's when YouTubers walk around the streets and, show their life. Now, Johnny Somali is also an IRL streamer. He streams all the crazy antics that he does. So Johnny's doing his little antics, being racist, being a menace and all that. Korean YouTubers were like, yo, can somebody tell us where Johnny at? Johnny said, why y'all want to know? They said, Johnny, just drop the low. We just want to talk. Johnny said, no, I ain't scared of y'all, but I'm just gonna not drop the low just to be safe. Oh, and something to note is racism was coming in hot from the other side too. This isn't a battle of who's more racist. It's just something to note. Anyway, but then Johnny takes things a step further. I don't know if I said it where it starts to get wicked, but I'm gonna say it again. Here's where it starts to get wicked. He goes over to a statue made in honor of the women who suffered through Japan's terrible behavior while they occupied many Asian countries. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, don't let all that kawaii stuff fool you. Japan was a war people, always at war with each other. When they stopped being at war with each other, they said, let's just take the war to everybody else. Damn. Started winning a bunch of wars, started doing really terrible things to the people whose countries they occupied. That being said, Johnny Somali kisses the statue, starts...
What has this world come to, fam? Genuinely, brother. How you gonna do this in front of a monumental statue that literally represents the whole nation? The whole history of the nation's fighting power. Brother.
Dancing on the statue, starts wilding out. Korean people were pretty outraged. And they started explaining to him, dude, you're tripping. This is real. That was a dark history, dark time. He doubles down. He makes a video saying, I don't apologize. Y'all not gonna do anything about
Jesus
it.
Christ.
I know what I did,
straight
and
Molly.
I do it again. But then Johnny ups the stakes even more. He said, y'all want the low? I'm right here. I ain't hiding about it. He starts walking down the streets of Korea saying, anybody want to come through? Come through. I'm not scared. Same day. So they said, fine, Johnny, you up in it? We gonna up it again. Another streamer finds him. No talking, runs over, whop,
Holy.
putting the hands on him. A Korean IRL streamer ups the stakes. He said, okay, Johnny, you want to do all that? Now I got a bounty on bro.
Real hands.
Y'all tell me where bro is and I'll give you some money. So people start finding out where Johnny is. People start reporting on his whereabouts. They say, okay, bro went to get some pizza. They're actually tracking him down. They said, bro went to get some pizza at this time. That means he must be at this location or this location at this time. Korean IRL YouTubers, streamers start searching locations where he might be around.
Jesus, bro. Everybody's working together. It's like that one time, I think Shia LaBeouf put up a flag and people found out exactly where that flag is just by the movement of the clouds. Bro, when society comes together for one individual to take down one individual, you literally cannot run or hide. Literally not possible.
They all suddenly stop their streams. This is serious because they don't want Johnny knowing that they're getting close to him. Because all that talk he's saying, come at me, come at me. Y'all know where to find me. He not dropping no location. They know he's scared and they want him. Suddenly an IRL streamer finds him, puts the camera to his face and says, I got you, Johnny. You not talking all that talk. What's going on, Johnny? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Wow. That Korean IRL.
That's the video I saw. This nigga. Boom, cuz. Like, straight up, cuz.
Streamer hits him with a mean right or left. I don't know. But anyway, Johnny on the float. Korean streamer like, what's going on? You was talking all that. What's going on? Johnny like, nah, chill. Korean streamer stomping on bro. But he does this right in front of the police. So the police grab the streamer. They're like, yo, chill, man. The Korean streamer still talking, saying you disrespecting our country, all that. The police were like, okay, word, but you can't just be putting your hands on people. So they take the Korean streamer away. Then Johnny does what all pranksters do. He gets on the camera and he says, it was just a prank. I don't know why they're that mad, man. He gets a comment saying, where the location? He said, no, they already hurt me. Why? They said, where the location, Johnny? We're not finished. Where the location? Fuck. Johnny starts hiding. And at this point, it's...
Yo, they might like off this nigga, fam. This nigga disrespected a whole country, brody. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Whenever Johnny is seen on the streets, his location is tracked, streamers come through and they start throwing them things. This is not a good look for the Korean government. So they say, yo, man, we got to do something about this. They bring it up in an assembly meeting. This politician's like, hey, can I have everybody's attention?
Assembly meeting.
Have y'all heard of Johnny Somali?
Niggas put up a whole assembly meeting for a motherfucking streamer, cuz? Is this actually what it looks like? Because if this is actually what it was, that's crazy. That's crazy. 10 years in prison.
They were like, who that? Other higher ranking officials were like, we've heard of him. We're monitoring the situation. The politician that brought it up was like, well, y'all better monitor faster because this is getting out of hand. He shows everybody in the room that video of Johnny Somali wilding on that statue. Everyone said, where he at? Johnny said, it's getting hot up in Korea. So he hops on an airplane. They pull him out the airplane. They said, son? He said, no, I'm about to leave. They said, nah, wait right here. We want to talk to you. He said, who want to talk to me? They said, the Korean government want to talk to you. He said, about what? They said, about prison. The South Korean government says, look, we're just going to cut to the chase, Johnny. You're facing 10 years. Johnny?
Jesus.
No, y'all can't arrest you. I was just doing pranks. They said, yo, chill, my baby. We didn't say we was going to give you 10 years. We say you facing 10 years. Now, remember when I told you earlier, countries don't really like stepping over boundaries, like arresting other people's citizens? Yeah. Well, the Korean government said they found evidence of him doing and him illegally paying to watch Netflix with women. Now, let me be a little more clear. They're investigating if he's done these things. On top of that, disturbing the peace and like a bunch of little charges that they can find on him. And while they finalize their investigation, Johnny is...
They're gonna pack all that shit together if he's found guilty for everything and literally give him the most absurd and most time they could give him, because that's literally Johnny Somali versus the country. Literally. Literally, because America's not gonna back that nigga up, because that nigga went voluntarily to another country to wreak havoc. So he deserves what he's getting to him, honestly.
Not allowed to leave Korea. And Johnny's stance is, y'all finna arrest me for 10 years for doing some pranks? The Korean government said, again, we not gonna arrest you. We're trying to arrest you. And until we figure out how, wait right there. But this seems like a strategy just to stop people from doing crazy things like this in the future, excluding the more serious charges that he might be in trouble for. But really the worst part for Johnny Somali is nobody cares if he gets locked up. Maybe, because remember I told you cultures and countries are different. It depends on where he's from. I just looked it up. It seems he's from America. America doesn't really like when people lock up their citizens. They'd rather say, yo, bring them over here. We're going to deal with them on our own. And South Korea probably doesn't want to step on America's toes. So yeah, again, they're probably going to let him go. With probably a lifetime ban from Korea, which will knock down the dominoes for lifetime bans for a bunch of other countries. But all in all, I think it's time to let go of the days of YouTube pranksters. When does it ever last, you know? Like it always gets to a point where the prankster has to take things way.
No cap, Vitali, this video is done basically, but Vitali took pranking to a whole nother level. Bro, I seen a video of this guy shave people's heads, shave predators' head, which is valid. But like, holy, how does that end up like that? But yo, YouTube, appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next reaction video or gaming video. Probably gonna be a gaming video. Tune in for that. Peace.